All right, students, so we're here and we're going to be talking about triangles and some of my favorite things about medians and centroids. It's going to be action-packed. All right, so am I holding this really cool dry erase board triangle? Well, I'm going to talk about some really cool things. All right, so first off, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to balance this triangle on my pencil. All right, where is the balancing point? Where is it center of mass? Oh, right there. All right, so I'm balancing this triangle. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna draw a dot right there. All right, so that's where I balance my triangle. So the balancing point, whatever. So that's pretty cool. Now for fun, I'm gonna do some other things. What are the other things I'm gonna do? Well, let's measure each side. All right, I'm measuring it in centimeters. It's about 15.5. So I'm gonna about 7 or 7.75-ish, right? There, kind of guesstimate. All right, so that's the midpoint of that side. So I'm just finding all the midpoints of each side. 8.5, so about 4.25. So kind of guesstimate about right there. And then this last thing, last side, about 15.5 as well, so about 7.75. So this is kind of a nice isosceles triangle. All right, so here's a triangle, balancing point, and all these are midpoints. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect the opposite angle to the midpoint. So the opposite angle to the midpoint. All right, and this is actually, we're gonna talk about this in great detail. This is called a median. All right, a median goes from an angle to the opposite side. It's midpoint. All right, it goes to the midpoint. So median, think about when you're driving on the road, when like there's a grass part in the middle of a road, that's called a median. A median kind of splits things in halves. All right, go from here to here. Again, angle to opposite midpoint. Ooh, and I can already see something weird's going on. All right, if I connect all three, if I make all three medians, they all intersect at a single point, and that single point is the balancing point. And again, look, I can put my pencil right there. Kind of did that off screen, but that's where it balances. Oops, I'm struggling right now, but nonetheless, can't see it. There we go. Oh, kind of fell off at the end. Perfect, there we go. All right, so balancing point, midpoints, connect opposite angle to the midpoints. These are called medians. They all intersect at a single point, and this is the balancing point. And we got some really cool, we got a cool vocabulary word for it. It's one of my favorite words we talk about all year. It's centroid. The centroid is a fancy word for balancing point. Stay tuned for more.